What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys one of my favorite under center formations inside the Patriots playbook in Madden 22. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So one thing I do want to say before I kind of dive into stuff. So the reason that this is my favorite under center formation, it's really for a couple reasons. So one of them is because we can actually audible down from a slot offset. So if you guys looked at my a slot offset video, you'll be able to know exactly why I like this. There's actually a really nice bomb play out of here, and what's good about this particular bomb play that I'm gonna show you today is that it can bomb literally everything, like even man up 3 deep. Now I believe a slot cannot bomb man up 3 deep. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But this bomb out of here definitely does. And also they have really great route combos. The only thing that's bad about under center, as you guys know, is that you will get heavy blitzed. And I advise, yes, I'm using the Titans right here because you can either A, use a team that has a really good running back and offensive line, or B, just use an escape artist quarterback. So I would do this with the Titans, with the Cowboys, or a team like the Seahawks or Cardinals. Those would be like the only teams I would use under center schemes within Madden 22, just because of how the game is programmed. But I kind of quickly want to show you why I like this. So there's a lot of nice plays out here, and also I do have an ebook on this formation that I did do for a sub. So if you're interested in it, do hit me up and let me know, and I'll be able to give you guys that. So it's going to show you a lot of setups, basically my favorite setups out of here, and how to kind of complement it, and also to just give you, in this video at least, I'm gonna show you just kind of how to deal with the blitz. And inside the actual ebook is going to be full of just, you know, route combos that you can put together versus various things that you'll see. So anyways, the only play that I'm breaking down in this video is going to be PA post shot, which is the bomb play. Now they have a lot of nice pass plays, and also at the end of the video, what you're going to see is about, I believe it's about a minute long, and it's just condensed gameplay of 2 games that I had, just really condensed, and showing basically my highlight plays. So if you're interested in that, just make sure you stick around to the end. You'll be able to kind of see like how I scheme stuff together, different plays I use, and how the run plays are versus like heavy blitzers and just, you know, run formations, basically, well, run defense. Anyways, the only play I'm talking about today's video is going to be PA post shot. Now, what's crazy about this play actually bombs man up 3 deep, and I kind of want to show you that, and then I'll kind of show you how to deal with the blitzes, etc., etc. So, you want to make sure you run this offense with 2 receivers on the wide side. Now, there's 2 setups you can use. You can either A, take circle, put him on a zig route, and you can actually just take X, and you can actually leave him on this. It's not ran deep enough to make that middle third stay. But my favorite setup is actually blocking my tight end, take a circle, put him on a slant, and I'm gonna block my running back too, and then motion him across. Now, what I'm about to do is actually spy everybody. And the reason why is because we're blocking everybody. It's a max pro. But in practice mode, they're gonna make all these people blitz, and what's gonna happen is that I'm basically not gonna have time in the pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and spy these 3 right here, and I'm gonna spy him too, because I want to be able to make sure that I show you guys. Well, that's my bad. Let's actually put him. We'll do it that way. So I actually want to show you guys that it actually will get open. So go ahead and motion them across, and what you're going to be able to know is that that middle third safety is actually going to get glitched out. As you can tell, both the cornerbacks blitzed right there. But what you'll be able to see is that we can actually throw that. Now, I didn't have enough throw power, I believe, but you can actually throw that pass out there, and it'll be a 1-play touchdown. I believe we're too close to the end zone, I believe. So I actually want to run that one more time. But I'll also be showing you versus man coverage with a different shell. I just want to show you that we are able to bomb man up 3 deep. So I'm going to put this guy like in a hard flat or something, just so he can be out the way. I'm gonna run it this way just so I don't have to motion across. But what you'll do is motion over that slant, and you'll be able to see that it doesn't really matter. You see how that third is glitched out? So now it's basically just a foot race. That's the throw I was looking at, but you see it's out of range. But the most important thing that you see is that we are able to throw that route because he does keep running. So it's actually one of those post routes. You would think they're more common, but they're kind of rare to find those post routes that actually keep running, because most of the time post routes, some of them, they'll like pull up like right here. They'll kind of like chop their feet and just stay. This is one of the ones that actually keeps running. So as soon as he crosses his face, that's actually when you want to let that pass go. As you can tell, this third right here is glitched out. So we have all this room out here that you want to throw that pass. Now, as you can see, that's an easy throw, right? If you have a quarterback with a strong enough arm, he can make that throw. Now, Ryan Tannehill does not have that strong of an arm, so that's why we got out of range, and it was just an incompletion. So just wanted to show you that. As you can tell, you can kind of already start to see that this play is actually just really, really glitchy, that you can actually do that. And how you want to mix this versus the blitz, because you will get blitzed. That's one thing that I will be honest with you about. When you use under center offenses, you're either going to play like standard zone coverages, or you're going to get all out blitzed. You're not really going to see just standard man coverage with purples. You're not going to see that. Well, I haven't seen it. So, and you'll see in the gameplay, nobody really uses that versus me anyways. But this is my audibles with this formation. Now, I would actually suggest you come out and halfback dive to give you 2 running plays, but I'm going to come out PA post shot because that's what we're talking about in today's video. But let's actually go to 3-4 odd, and let's actually go to, first I just want to go to pinch Mike 0. So if you're facing an all-out blitz, what I recommend you to do, so you're going to get pressed. Most of the time, they're actually not going to shade over the top. So you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't they shade over the top? And the reason they wouldn't shade over the top is because they want those press animations to happen, because they're most likely going to actually use or blitz you too. So they're going to be controlling the running back, and they're going to blitz themselves, right? And they're going to bank on the fact that their pressure is going to get there before you can let the ball go. That's what you're going to face 9 times out of 10. Now, one counter, which like I said, this is just this particular play. I kind of might go into detail on another play, but essentially, either A, there's 2 ways you can do with it. So either one, you can actually just block enough people. So I can block 8. So I can block my tight end. You see I'm blocking 8 and I have 2 on routes. I can either do that. No, excuse me, I'm blocking 9. No, 8. I was right. So I can either block 8, and then what I'll do is take circle, put them on a slant, and then motion them across. Or I can actually put out everybody on a route and just make a read. Why? Because there's going to be people uncovered, so my running back will be uncovered, so that can be one way I can expose it, you know. So that's just something that you can know. So if you feel like he's actually doing something with his running back, so I'm going to take him, put him on a swing route this way, and then I'll go ahead and motion him across. So either A, you can run it this way, or B, you can actually just block your running back to give you extra protection. But I suggest doing it this way because it's going to just allow you to see what he's doing on defense, basically. So going snap the ball, so like I said, you can see that's the only problem with why I don't like sending my running back out, because it's something that's unfortunate, man. Now you might be wondering, well, I thought this was a bomb play showing you 1 play touchdown. Yes, it is, but I need to be realistic with you guys. It's going to be hard to get it open. That's why you want to take this play and only use it when you're playing opponents who are just sitting in stock coverages and not heavy blitzing you. So really, really important that you see this. So this is the only problem with under center offenses. So you see how they just kind of let him through, and it's kind of like the logic like that Madden 22 has, which is why it's really hard to run it. So you might be wondering, well, why is it my favorite? And it's my favorite because I can audible down and it has a lot of nice combos. It's just you only want to use this offense if they're not heavy blitzing you. Versus man, you could tell, because it's just better just to send everybody out on routes, honestly. And that's how I kind of do my ebook. I tell you, you know, send everybody out on a route and make a read. You know, if you get pressured, you get pressured. Just keep sending everybody out because it's gonna make them have to start playing more zone instead of just heavy blitzing. But from this point on, I'm only gonna be talking about 1 play touchdowns, and I'm only gonna be talking about basically picking up the blitz. And I'll just show you this. Like, you can actually bomb every coverage, blocking every single person too. And this is probably how I'll showcase it for now, just so you can see that worst case scenario. If you don't know, you could just block everybody. But squares, you know, is going to toast this man, of course. And also that slant can get open too. And you actually want to make sure you put your best receiver right there. So whoever your best receiver is should be right there, honestly. So anyways, from this point on, I'm actually going to just be like spying everybody and just showing you like worst case scenario if you're only allowed to send 2 out. So basically, if you're allowed time in the pocket, which you can do, you can take circle, put them on a zig route, and you can actually block your running back to keep them in, or you can leave the play action, and you can run it just like this. Now, if you don't have time, what you can do is block your running back, take circle, put them on a slant, and it's important to motion them over. Now, you can put them on a slant or a drag. The slant is just going to be a little bit more effective to me, and it's essentially going to do the same thing. So we're just going to roll out this way in the pocket, and I think that slant actually, versus zone coverage, we might not be able to do a slant. I believe we have to do a drag. I believe that slant is ran too deep. So let me actually confirm that right now, because yeah, I want to make sure I confirm that because I don't want to tell you guys anything wrong. So let's actually block them. Take circle, put them on a slant, or you can always take circle, put them on a zig route too. If you want to, but I like actually motioning over a receiver. It's gonna make the user want to stay in the middle of the field, and that's actually what we want. A lot of times they'll come down on a slant, and if that's the case, you see now that we actually are able to outrun them. So yeah, versus any zones, just go ahead and take them, put them on a drag. Don't put them on a slant; it's gonna mess it up. Now versus match coverage, it's a little bit different. But versus every single zone coverage, this will be fine with this setup. Cover 2. Now, versus cover 2 with the middle third, I believe that's the only thing, but we're actually gonna test it out right here, right now. So take X, block him, take triangle, put him on a block. Yeah, we'll block him right there. Drag him just like this, and go and motion him across. Now, what I suggest too is that you're just really patient in the pocket. You can tell he's gonna get glitched out, and then we'll be able to throw that out there for a 1 play touchdown, which is pretty crazy that we only have 1 route, and they just can't seem to figure out how to guard it, which is pretty crazy to me. Now, if they're playing a cover 2 and they're actually putting a middle third for whatever reason, which means, let's say they're just zone blitzing you or something like that, and you want to block everybody. So that's why I'm just kind of simulating this, to simulate, like, if you just don't know. Now, if you know for a fact that they're not blitzing you, you would take circle, put them on a streak, and then now you can actually just run it like this, or you can take R1, put them on a drag. You can run a concept that's like this, and this will still bomb just about every single coverage. But like I said, if you're not sure if they're blitzing you, let's block our running back, block them again. We'll actually max pro, and we'll take it like this, and we'll put R1 on the drag route. And this is just to keep the user, or you can take R1, put him on the in route just like this. This will probably be a little better setup. And you have to put him on a streak if they're playing a middle third, because what's going to happen is that middle third, that middle third is going to run with this streak route, and that's going to allow square to get wide open. So you'll be able to watch. So watch the middle third. You see how he get glitched out, and now we have all that room out there to bomb him for a one-play touchdown, which is why I said they won't be able to play cover 2. And like I said, when you start bombing every single coverage that they have, they're going to start blitzing you. So, you know, it's up to you to kind of make time in the pocket. So last thing I want to show you right here is cover 4 drop, and I want to show you that, yes, it does bomb cover 4 drop. So, and also I'll talk about match coverage in a second. Don't want to make sure I forget that. Then I'll be showing you that gameplay, and that'll be the video. So, anyways, you want to take circle. You can still put them on a streak, or you could take circle, put them on a slant, a drag, and then motion them across. Well, I'll show you this setup, but I just want to show you that the first setup does work. But for this one, I just want to show you, like, what if they're, like, you know, blitzing a lot, playing like cover for a quarter style or something. Like, you can still glitch out that quarter right there. You can tell we have all that room out there to throw this pass. So that's why I said this offense is just, it can be really good. You just need to block everybody or send everybody out. So don't just block the running back. You know, don't just send out like these two and block them. Either you send everybody out, or you block everybody. There is no in between with this offense, and that's almost true with any under center offenses. But last thing I want to show you too is that I want to show you match coverage. So I'm gonna show you cover 4 quarters just as an example match coverage. That what I love to do versus match is actually just make sure I put circle on the streak. Normally that still glitches out everything. So let's go to cover 4 quarters real quick. So you will get people too that will just sit in match coverage in this style of defense. So let's go to PA post shot, and right after this I'll be showing you guys gameplay and not a video. So you can take circle, put them on the streak, block your running back, and you can take R1 and then put them on an in route, and then you can block your tight end. So this is one way that you run it. Or if you wanted to, like I said, you can take them and put them on a backside drag, but I'll show you this setup too, and we should still be able to glitch them out. Here we go with the setup. So let me go ahead and show you. So what you're going to be able to notice is that we're just going to be able to just run right past him. As long as he is better than that cornerback guarding him, then we'll pretty much be fine, honestly. So I want to show you that setup, and then two, I actually want to see if this Max Pro setup will still work, and after that we'll get right into gameplay, and that will be the video. So anyways, oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's throw this ball out. And after I show you this, like I said, just stick around because it's only a minute long. So if you're here already and you're still here, man, I truly appreciate you for real. And honestly, it's people like y'all that are still here that I do it for, because I just feel like y'all are getting a lot of info and a lot of value out of this. But go ahead and show you the defense right here. Well, let me spot some people real quick. It's fine. You can let that drag motion out too if you want to. And I guess I'll show you that too. Like, you don't have to motion snap it. It's just better if you do. But essentially, you're getting one-on-one coverage. You can tell as long as your receiver is better than that DB, you will be fine.
It's caught. Michael Proa. And he works it a first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of... Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this is going to be a Titans fruit. Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. On first down, it's Henry. And into the end zone. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He completes it to Julio Jones. That's a Titans touchdown.
But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Ray Jarrell, and I'm out.